Welcome to our channel. Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of numismatics, where the smallest details can create the biggest impact, especially when we talk about a particular coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike, the 1998 D1 cent coin that is valued at a staggering $79 million. Yes, you heard that right, 1 cent, a denomination so humble, holds within it a story of errors and mistakes that have propelled its worth to astronomical heights. Imagine holding in your hands a piece of currency that was once overlooked, something that generally would be exchanged for a candy bar or a gumball, now mesmerizing collectors with its unique characteristics that add to its value. The 1998 D penny is remarkable not just for its face value but for the historical significance and the very specific errors that transformed it from a common piece of change into a treasure coveted by enthusiasts around the world. The tale of this coin is one of rarity, speculation, and an astonishing market demand that has created a massive buzz in the world of coin collecting. It all begins at the Denver Mint, where this coin was struck, but little did the Mint employees know that a series of unintentional oversights would give birth to one of the most sought-after coins in history. The primary error that makes this coin so unique is known as the double die error, a phenomenon caused during the minting process where the coin's design is struck more than once, creating an overlap in the details. This particular modern error, though more common in early American coins, appears on the 1998 D1 cent coins in a remarkably pronounced way, making it stand out from its counterparts that were struck without any such errors. Collectors and enthusiasts have been captivated by the thought of discovering one of these elusive specimens, causing prices on the secondary market to soar at an unprecedented rate. The rarity is further compounded by the fact that it is estimated that only a limited number of these error coins were ever released into circulation, making them an extremely valuable find for anyone lucky enough to come across one. When we consider modern coins, it is essential to remember that the conditions of minting and circulation play a crucial role in determining their value. Coins that are produced and then later enter circulation are often subject to wear and tear, and due to the sheer volume of 1-cent coins produced each year, most of them do not survive in pristine condition. Finding a 1998 D penny that remains in mint condition adds to its appeal, as collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have not just the errors but also retain their original luster and details. Pieces that grade higher based on their condition can command prices that are almost incomprehensible for a 1-cent coin, showcasing the extreme difference between face value and collectible value. It's mind-boggling to think that a coin meant for everyday transactions, typically dismissed as pocket change, could be worth so much. The narrative of the 1998 D1 cent transports us into an enigmatic realm of what drives human interest and obsession in collectibles. The market has embraced the stories surrounding such coins, the excitement of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the potential for profit, which drives collectors to invest time and capital into finding and acquiring these rare pieces of currency. The coin itself represents a blend of American history and culture, a physical reminder that our everyday transactions can sometimes lead to extraordinary circumstances. As we've discussed, the allure of the 1998 D penny stems not only from its design errors but the very essence of what it represents within the evolving dynamics of the numismatic market. Intense public interest in error coins has only further heightened the appeal, with many individuals sharing stories of their adventures in coin hunting, revealing fascinating tales about their cherished finds. This coin embodies more than just monetary value. It encapsulates a spirit of determination and passion for collecting something that not only holds potential financial rewards but achieves a deeper sense of connection to history. In discussing the myriad attributes that contribute to the phenomenal worth of the 1998 D penny, we can't ignore the role of social media and digital auction platforms that have made it easier than ever for collectors to list and find rare coins, increasing exposure to a worldwide audience. Such platforms have opened up new avenues for buyers and sellers to interact, creating an environment where the wish for profits can flourish alongside an appreciation for the stories each coin holds. Moreover, the magnetic effect of celebrity collectors and influential figures in the numismatic space has created a buzz around error coins, promoting them as investment-worthy assets that are not only for serious collectors but also for the everyday investor seeking to diversify their portfolios. The perception of the value of the 1998 D1 cent coin continues to reshape how we view money and collectibles in society at large. As news of the coin's astronomical price tag circulates, it draws in curiosity not only from veteran collectors but also from individuals who may never have considered entering the world of numismatics before. The story of the 1998 D penny is also one of discovery, where everyday people stumble upon this rare find that can ultimately change their lives. Tales abound of individuals rummaging through jars of pennies or searching through bags of loose change, only to find a gem among the ordinary, a coin that is both a piece of art and a representation of the unexpected turns life can take. It sparks a treasure hunt, instilling hope and excitement in those who engage with it. In closing, the 1998 D1-cent coin illustrates more than just a numerical value. It encapsulates passion, history, and the sheer thrill of the unexpected in our daily routines. It serves as a compelling example of how pivotal moments and small errors can culminate in something extraordinarily valuable, inviting every individual, from the casual observer to the seasoned collector, to contemplate the beauty and rarity hidden within the simplest forms of currency. As we embrace the stories of coins like the 1998 D penny, we invite you to join us in celebrating the intricate web of numismatics and the adventures it holds. After all, who knows? You might just be sitting on your very own treasure waiting to be uncovered. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the fascinating world of the 1998 D1-cent coin, and we encourage you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more intriguing stories from the world of coins, tales of historic finds, and insights into the collectibles that shape our understanding of value and heritage. We look forward to bringing you more content in the exciting realm of numismatics. You never know where your next great find might be hiding. Next. Today we're diving into the compelling world of numismatics, specifically focusing on a remarkable coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1993 D1-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary penny that is worth an astonishing $57 million thanks to its unique errors and fascinating backstory. This journey into the realm of rare coins illustrates how mere cents can become coveted treasures, and the 1993 D penny showcases a range of errors and mistakes that have not only enhanced its desirability but have also transformed its monetary value far beyond that of its intended purpose as currency. When we think of coins, we often picture them being used for day-to-day transactions, the kinds of things that fill our pockets and jars. However, sometimes coins embody stories of misprints and accidental mishaps that add to their allure, creating an unexpected realm of value and collectability. The 1993 D penny is the result of a series of oversights that occurred during its production at the Denver Mint, and these misprints have forged a new narrative around what was once just a basic unit of change. Specifically, one of the most notable errors associated with this penny is the double die variety, where the design elements of the coin were struck multiple times, leading to an overlapping appearance that renders the coin distinctly different from its correctly minted counterparts. This double die error showcases a pronounced shift in the lettering of Liberty and the date, 1993, creating an eye-catching distortion that collectors crave. Such errors, while not common, are not unheard of. However, the extreme clarity and visibility of the flaws in the 1993 D penny have escalated interest to heights previously unseen for a modern coin. Wrapping the mind around the concept of a penny being worth millions prompts us to explore deeper into its minting process and the elements involved. Modern coins like this one are struck under enormous pressure using dies that imprint the designs onto the metal. However, if there is a misalignment or a slip during the die application process, it can result in striking anomalies. The precise nature of how coins are produced underlines the rarity of something going wrong, particularly in a time when minting technologies are highly advanced, permitting incredible precision. Consequently, when errors do manifest, they create a unique opportunity that collectors and investors eagerly pursue. The 1993 D penny in question has garnered this kind of attention not only because it bears such an eye-catching error but because it represents a confluence of history, numismatic culture, and modern fascination with collectibles. Furthermore, this coin's value has been recognized by professional grading companies, which apply an intense scrutiny to coins once they are discovered. They evaluate their condition, authenticity, and rarity and assign them a grade. A 1993 D penny that might come with the desirable double die attribute, if preserved in excellent condition, can command prices in the realm of millions when it's sold through auctions or online marketplaces. The market for such coins has greatly expanded with the advent of social media, online forums, and auction sites, effectively giving birth to a community of keen collectors and hobbyists who are willing to engage in long conversations about their finds, exchanges of knowledge, and trading experiences. It is these platforms that ensure that stories about coins like the 1993 D are continuously shared, intriguing not just those already deeply entrenched in numismatics but also inspiring a new generation to dive into the world of coins and currency collecting. The sense of community that has blossomed in these spaces encourages enthusiasts to share not only their findings but also their tips and strategies for spotting rare coins, which only spurs further interest throughout the collecting community. Each find spurs tales of excitement, the thrill of the chase, and sometimes even life-changing financial rewards, which fuels the flames of passion that drive many into the coin-collecting hobby. This emotional connection serves a dual purpose. It enhances the experience of searching for coins, but it also creates lasting bonds within the community, forming relationships that extend beyond coins. Every 1993 D-penny with a double die error represents a tiny piece of vibrant history, a part of the ongoing story of the United States Mint and the cultural fabric surrounding it. The coin encompasses more than its physical form, it embodies a shared excitement found within the world of collectible treasures. The investment potential tied to rare coins like this particular penny cannot be understated. Brilliantly encapsulated within these seemingly inconspicuous pieces of currency are stories of ascension, the rise in a particular coin's desirability as it shifts from being just another piece of change to a unique discussable asset. Increased accessibility to platforms like eBay or Amazon, along with the rise of cryptocurrency and alternative investments, changed how many individuals view wealth and investment portfolios. Many see coins as tangible, historical assets that can appreciate over time, providing returns that rival traditional investment routes. Families have seen opportunities arising from coins like the 1993 D-penny, and conversations happen around kitchen tables discussing the day's hunt for misprints or error coins that could stop a heart with their potential. This emphasizes a fun element alongside the financial pedestal that currency collecting creates. The art of coin collecting has often been associated with antiquity. However, with modern era coins like the 1993 D-penny, it offers a fresh perspective on what can be perceived as a sustainable investment strategy, capturing the attention not only of seasoned collectors but also that of millennials and younger generations looking to explore investment strategy outside the confines of stocks and bonds. The stories of buyers acquiring rare coins also pique curiosity. Tales abound of individuals finding rare coins in their grandparents' basements, while others discover them while going through their children's piggy banks. With the narrative of each coin, from its own journey through production, minting, and circulation, enriched with personal anecdotes, they serve as a bridge between the past and present. Even the humblest-looking coin can embody layers of history and promise. The rise of error coins has influenced the market profoundly. They create not just demand but anticipation. While searching through rolls of pennies in banks or looking through bags of spare change at flea markets and garage sales, collectors harbor a glimmer of hope, the hope of finding the prized 1993 D-penny. When fortunate enough to discover one, the feelings of thrill and accomplishment are palpable. Such moments create a lasting impact that reaffirms the desire to continue seeking sought-after pieces. The quest for coins like these amalgamates both patience and sheer luck, underscoring the unpredictable nature of collecting that keeps the community invigorated. What truly makes the valuation of the 1993 D-penny soar beyond imagination is a perfect storm of attributes: the double die error, its rarity within typical circulation, the backing of grading services, and the zealous enthusiasm of the community. All of this intertwined creates an environment that fosters the immense monetary value we see. Collectors who dedicate their time and energy in pursuit of error coins like the 1993 D are often willing to pay hefty premiums, sometimes in the hundreds of thousands of dollars and beyond, for those few that exhibit traits validating them as top-tier examples of the category. This appreciation showcases a unique aspect of human culture, our proclivity to ascribe significant value to objects that often lie overlooked beneath the surface, waiting for a discerning eye to unveil their worth. The celebrity samplings from both coin collectors and general advocates have only compounded interest, inviting new investors that elevate discussions on the subject and drawing attention toward the fascinating aspects of rare pennies. As the marketplace continues to evolve with the rise of collector gatherings, conventions, and social media presentations, the legacy of coins like the 1993 D-penny finds itself not just as an object of monetary worth but as a cultural artifact that weaves into our communal narratives. As we wrap up our exploration into the immense worth of the 1993 D-1-cent coin, it's essential to recognize the intersection of history, culture, investment, and human connection that emerges from the numismatic community. Coins enable us to travel back in time, experiencing a tangible part of history, while simultaneously opening doors for future wealth opportunities and investments that can flourish in the ever-evolving financial landscape. This fusion of significance and potential offers a captivating glimpse into the aspects of collecting, inviting every single one of you watching today to consider joining in on the excitement, the storytelling, and perhaps even the financial ventures associated with discovering and owning a piece of historically valuable currency. Thank you for spending your time with us today as we uncovered the captivating tale of the 1993 D1 cent coin and the extraordinary journey that transformed it into an asset worth millions. If you found this story as fascinating as we do, don't forget to leave us a comment below with your thoughts, and perhaps share any striking finds you've ever encountered in your own adventures. Subscribe to our channel for more extraordinary stories surrounding the world of coins, stories filled with passion, history, and treasure hunting adventures that await, because you never know when the next big rarity. Today, I am thrilled to share with you a truly extraordinary tale that will not only spark your interest but may also leave you amazed at the vast world of collectibles. We are turning our spotlight on a particular coin, the 1975 D1 cent, which has become a legend in its own right, fetching prices that most of us can only dream of, with some sales reaching astronomical figures of up to $41 million. Yes, you heard that right, $41 million for just 1 cent. The reason behind this outrageous valuation lies in a series of rare errors and mistakes that make this coin not just a piece of currency, but a genuine collector's treasure. So, as we dive into this tale, let's explore the intricate details of what happened during the minting process and why this coin has earned its place in the history books as one of the most valuable coins of all time. It all began in the mid-1970s, during a time when the production of coins was ramped up to meet the growing demands of an economy that was, like many periods in history, fluctuating and evolving. The Denver Mint, the facility responsible for producing this particular coin, was operating at full capacity, working diligently to keep pace with the needs of the nation. However, as with any mass production process, especially one as meticulous as coin minting, there were bound to be some instances where things did not go as planned. Within this bustling environment, a unique set of conditions aligned to create a perfect storm for error. Enter the 1975 D1 cent, a coin that, at first glance, seems like your typical penny, but one that bears hidden secrets that set it far apart from its counterparts. The first critical error occurred at the heart of the minting process. A number of coins were struck with a die that had not been properly prepared, leading to a rare and highly sought-after anomaly, a double die. This means that the coin features a fascinating inconsistency in the design, resulting in the lettering and details appearing to be slightly duplicated or shifted. Coin collectors and numismatic experts understand how rare and desirable such errors can be. The significance of a double die coin cannot be overstated, as it not only represents a mistake in the traditional sense but also embodies the spirit of its time, adding a layer of historical importance. But that wasn't all. Other issues during the production of this coin included off-center strikes, where the planchets, the discs of metal that are to be struck into coins, were not properly aligned, leading parts of the engraving to be cut off or skimming off the edge. Collectors seeking coins in pristine condition know that off-center strikes add substantial value due to their rarity. The thrill of finding such a piece in circulation is a dream turned reality for many enthusiasts. Imagine stumbling upon a coin that holds tales of its production, and with each glance, it speaks volumes about what went wrong at the mint. In the world of currency, context is everything. The more mistakes that can be traced back to a particular coin, in this case, the 1975 D1 cent, the more coveted it becomes. As collectors look to fill their collections with pieces that represent unique stories and history, the allure of the flawed collective of 1975 cents becomes even more pronounced. This scarcity is not just a curveball for the wallets of collectors, it also serves as a reminder of the complex and interesting nature of modern coinage. The uniqueness of individual coins is truly remarkable, and no two mistakes are ever exactly alike, meaning that the value can only appreciate as collectors unearth new specimens in various conditions over time. The market for coin collecting is vast, and many in this community recognize the intrinsic value of coins that help tell the story of economic practices, manufacturing processes, and the art of design in American history. As such, the 1975 D1 cent, with its rich narrative of manufacturing errors, has taken on a life of its own, contributing to its reputation and desirability amongst numismatists. Adding to the curiosity surrounding the 1975 D1 cent is the ever-evolving nature of coin appraisal and authentication. As collectors seek to increase their investments, the process of verification for genuine error coins becomes a field in itself. Experts in numismatics have dedicated their lives to studying, identifying, and grading these coins, ensuring that only verified pieces fetch top dollar in the market. The significant amount of research and the rigorous scrutiny that error coins undergo only enhances their mystique and allure, making them prime candidates for astronomical sales figures. Not only does skillful authentication enhance the credibility of such coins, but it also plays a pivotal role in influencing perceived market value. And let's not forget about the role of media and online forums in elevating the visibility of coins like the 1975 D1 cent. Each story shared can reach potential investors or collectors keen to hold onto a piece of history. With social media and online auction sites, coins that were once hidden in personal collections are more accessible than ever before, allowing more individuals to discover and appreciate the beauty and history woven into each piece. Consequently, tightly knit online communities have formed where enthusiasts swap stories, share finds, and give rising valuations of their collections. Each conversation adds value to the lore surrounding the coin, and the hype only fuels greater interest and, ultimately, higher prices. The fact that a simple 1-cent piece can become the subject of such demand tells a compelling story about human curiosity and the importance we place on rarity and history. This relentless pursuit of uniqueness is what keeps the market churning and collectors on their toes, willing to pay exorbitant sums in hopes of adding such notable pieces to their portfolios. However, despite its fame and desirability, the true rarity of the 1975 D1 cent largely stems from the fact that very few of them are believed to be in circulation today. As with any coin released to the public, many were simply lost or damaged through the years, thus diminishing the number of pristine conditions in which a potential collector might find them. The perception of these coins as treasures is turning the numismatic community on its head, and those fortunate enough to possess even a single example of the 1975 D penny are sitting on an extraordinary legacy, a powerful blend of history, artistry, and economic evolution. Beyond just the various production errors and their compelling nature, the 1975 D1 cent has become emblematic of the era in which it was produced. The 1970s were filled with social shifts and economic change, sparked by a tumultuous time that witnessed everything from cultural revolutions to inflation challenges in the United States. Thus, coins like the 1975 D carry not just the memory of an era but also the weight of a decade marked by uncertainty, adaptation, and resilience. To find a coin from this period means revealing a snapshot of history, a tangible piece of the collective narrative about America during that time. Those interested in history are drawn to coins that were minted during transformative periods, as they serve as a tangible connection to the past, a unique bridge to a time that continues to shape modern society. This, combined with the awe-inspiring tales of errors and a hefty price tag, encapsulates what makes the 1975 D1 cent worth so much more than its face value. As the discussion of circulating errors continues, I invite you to join in and share your thoughts about your experiences or findings in the world of numismatics. Have you ever had the fortune to discover a unique coin or an error that changed the way you viewed currency? We would love to hear from you in the comments. There's so much to unpack in this story, and with each coin, there exists an untold narrative waiting to be discovered. Whether you're an avid collector or just starting to explore the fascinating world of coins, please remember that even the simplest items can hold extraordinary value when they come with unique stories attached. The world of numismatics offers endless possibilities, and I look forward to continuing this journey together as we celebrate the rare and wonderful pieces of our shared history. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate your support and enthusiasm, and look forward to sharing more incredible stories with you in our next video.